Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm working in StreamYard, y'all. Okay, let me see if I can do something. Let's see. Let me see. Camera. Okay, audio is good. Let me see something. Oh, duh. 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 Okay, let's see if I can make that less. Oh, goodness. What's up? Sleepy B, hello, darling. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Just, say something in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me or see me or, all that good stuff. What's up, y'all? I literally have on like 4 layers because I'm cold. Okay, great. Thank you, Sleepy B. Because although it's 73 degrees here in my house, I am cold. I'm chilly. So I'm cold. I'm chilly. So I got on my thermal. Put a t-shirt on over the thermal. And then I have my purple fleece on because, like I said, I'm cold. I'm chilly. So don't mind me. Yeah. I know some of you all were over there in Nyla's just now. Yeah, that was crazy. Yes, I have on socks. I sure do. I sleep year round with socks. So, yeah. I'm just cold natured. Like I could never live in Chicago again. Um, I'm just cold natured. It's pretty bad, but I really need to like live in like Miami, Florida somewhere because I can't take the cold, and Mr. Hoodoo is just like, "Oh, it's not that cold." But like men, they're different. Yeah, I'm cold. Like I'm about to grab this very thick blanket and wrap it around me. Like I literally have 4 layers on right now and I'm still cold. And it's 73 degrees in the house. My iron is not low. I'm not anemic. It's just I'm just cold natured. I am not built for cold weather. No, no ma'am. No ma'am. Not built for the cold at all. Mm-mm. It's not a good look. I hate cold weather. So, girl, and then I got on a scarf and then my bonnet. Like I'm literally trying to keep the heat in my body. But like I said, I'm just cold nature. Like my hands are cold. My nose is turning cold. I'm just cold nature. So like at night, let's see, we have the sheet. The sheet that goes, as part of the fitted sheet, and then you have like so it's the sheet and then like the cover and then like the comforter. So I sleep under 3 layers at night in the winter, and we have an electric heating pad on the bed. So when it gets cold enough, I turn that on too. But what's up, y'all? I was just like, okay, well, let me come live, come be live. I don't know who all is here, but if you're watching, come on in, say hi, like the video. I'll probably be here for an hour or so, probably no later than 3:30 because I know Mr. Hoodoo will be coming home. He said he'll probably leave work after 3. So Wisdom, hello, darling. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. How are you? TMKC. Hey, girl. How are you? How are you? Yeah, yeah. With everything that's going on, ladies, I mean, I'm definitely going to do an energy check via tarot, but just hearing some of the stories the past couple of days, just things just ladies, please be as safe as you can. Ladies, please listen to your intuition because it's just really unsafe out here. It really is unsafe out here. And I really just want safety and peace and blessings and prosperity for all of y'all. Like, seriously, that's all I want for y'all. That's all I want for y'all. So, yeah, that's all I want for y'all. That's all I want for y'all. So yeah, hey wisdom, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. So yeah, I'm here. Like I said, I think I was gonna do an energy check just here live. Yes, I'm a real person. Yes, I'm black. Because some people ask. Yes, I'm a real person. I'm here. Yeah, I had to take a few moments and just like decompress, coming off of Nyla's live because it's just, yeah, it's just, yeah. So I'm really probably gonna get together like a group of other practitioners just so that when it's some crap like this going on, we can hard hit, like fully hard hit people who are doing this because I can't do it alone. Um, it's so much work that I do out here. Um, yes, people ask if I'm black. People ask if I'm a real person. Um, it's, people say all kinds of dumb things. People ask questions like, "Am I a real person?" Like, I haven't gotten any of the "Oh, you're poor" yet, like Nyla does, but so people ask questions. People are just like, "Are you a real reader? Like, do you?" Yes, 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 yes. And I know some people are just like, "Oh, they don't trust it when they don't see the cards moving." But I have videos on my channel, where I am pulling, straight from the deck, shuffling and pulling from the deck. But some everyone has their right to their own opinion. So, and yes, purple is my favorite color. As you can see, my purple water bottle, my purple fleece. Wisdom, everybody don't think like that. Um, and I have heard some other people sound extra melanated as well. So tequila. Tequila, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad all of you are here. So yeah, I think I was gonna energy check. I literally brought down my bag that has like so many of my tarot decks in it because I didn't know which ones I was gonna pull from. First of all, let me put my phone on silent because Mr. Hoodoo will do something like call and then just jack the whole stream up. So yeah, let me grab some of my tarot decks because it's really time for an energy check and see what's going on. It's been a little bit, so let me grab my bag. Yes, I have my tarot cards in my oh in my old Coach purse because we keep it fancy. We keep it fancy. So I'm gonna pull these tarot decks out. I really don't care for that deck. I do like the Akashic. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I got my decks here. I think I'm going to just start with a just general energy check. Oh, hey Nyla, girl, I didn't even see you come in because like I'm here. I may because okay, the light is coming from. I'm sitting by the patio door, sitting by the back door, so that's where the light is coming from. So yeah, I think I'm going to just energy check for a moment. Like, see, I got all these layers. I literally have on like 4 layers, and I look like a schlemiel. So the Samantha edit. Morning, y'all, West Coast. Hey, West Coast people. West Coast was a vibe when I was there. It was a vibe. I was in Orange County last year. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. I do love a good free trip. It was a work trip with Mr. Hoodoo. So it was a lovely, free work trip with Mr. Hoodoo. Sleepy Bee. Like, I love y'all. Thank a few of y'all for being here. Nyla said she cooking. What you cooking, Nyla? What you cooking? All right. Spiritual ornament. I'm trying to think, what deck do I want to work with? That other deck that I was using, the Tarot Apocalypse, is upstairs, and I didn't grab it because it's tired. Like, the deck needs a break. I don't know if I want to. Not really feeling this one right now. I'll put this one to the side. This is my super old deck. You can see how the edges are all worn. Yeah. Super old. I think I'm going to go with 8th House Tarot right now. All right. I'm just doing a random general check. Because something is, it's weird out here. Let's push this back a little bit more. Let's not knock stuff over. Y'all see the charcoal right there? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Nyla. Kind of free spirit. Hey. All right. Yeah. So I'm just going to start randomly pulling cards and see what I see, because something is weird going on and we need to get to the energetics of things, at least for right now. So I'm in the Bay Area, everyone. I really love like this community that's been cultivated. Nyla has cultivated a wonderful community, her and Taz, and you know, all of us are different, but it's a good community and I love it. Renaissance. Yeah, I really liked Huntington Beach when we were there last year, you know, Pacific Coast Highway, and we stayed like right, our hotel / resort was right there on Pacific Coast Highway, and we were by some little like, it was like this shopping area that was right by like some apartments. Like, it was literally across the street from the beach. Like I said, so it was really nice. Let's see. I'm just pulling some stuff. Not that I'm scared to see what's going on, but things are just really weird out here. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. So right now, what I'm getting, okay, so I got, and like I said, I read very differently from other people. I just read how things come to me. I got the 7, this lovely Chariot right here, Major Arcana in reverse. Ooh, okay. 5 of Swords in reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse. And what I'm getting is there's a lot of energy right now. It's like it's ripe for upheaval. And I don't know which one is pushing the other one. I don't know if it's people's emotional state that's causing upheaval or if it's people's mental state that's causing upheaval. And it's really interesting because when we have this right here, now normally the Chariot is, you know, like it's a person, you know, you see those 2 horses, the white horse, the black horse. those horses are representative of how you have to fully control yourself mentally and emotionally. So I find it very interesting that these two fives came up with this chariot right here. So people are just literally, it's not that they're losing control. People are really right now just like, you know what, fuck it. And their emotional issues and their mental issues are just causing so much chaos. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. Hey, Kevin. It's really, really weird. So I find that real interesting. And yeah, yeah, it's real interesting. Okay, so people are, we know that people are unstable, but we're really, really seeing it as of right now, this period in time. I am literally freezing to death, y'all. Yeah, so we know that people are unstable, but we're actually really, really seeing it even more so right now in real time. The mental issues, the emotional issues, these people are literally off their rocker. So I'll say that to say, like, if you know people in your life, you know, that are unstable, if it's someone that you care about, please try to get them some help, or, you know, do your best to stay away from them, because these people are unhinged right now. They are past unhinged. They are just literally just like, you know what, fuck it. They're just like, you know what, fuck it. So interesting. Interesting. Yeah, the energy is showing as, yeah, it's unstable. And it's unstable energy, and it's energy that doesn't have to be. This is all preventative. All of this is preventative. Let's see. Let me shuffle one more time. This deck is really thick. This deck is really thick and hard to shuffle, and I have little hands. So, okay. Let's see. Let's see what else is going on. I just pull cards randomly. I pull cards randomly and see where it takes me. Okay, we have some more. Okay. Now, the thing about energy, right, is that when there is stability, things always want to reach that state of equilibrium, right? Rough seas, you know, we like calm seas, you know, unbalanced. When things are unbalanced, that's not natural. You know, the energy, the world, the universe wants to be in a state of, you know, the homeostasis. So things are wanting to restabilize, but right now, with people just not really caring and just really not caring, um, it's gonna be a little interesting, definitely probably for the next month or so. Okay. Mm, okay. For a lot of people, it's going to take people around them that care for them to kind of pull them back in. And I know that, you know, with the state of things, sometimes even family members aren't safe to be around, but it's going to take a lot of, you know, like this time of year, especially in the United States, right? The season of giving, the season of care, you know, things like that. For some, and what's going to help things restabilize is those who truly care about you. If you truly have, you know, good relationships, safe relationships, trusting relationships with people, it's going to take a lot of that loving energy to kind of reel people back in, to kind of reel it in and calm this down. But I don't see things changing, like I said, probably for another month or so, probably closer to the new year, because as crazy as it sounds, this chaos is a release for people. it's a release. It's a release for people. Now, and I think a lot of it is because some people feel like they've missed opportunities. If they feel like, even with everything around them, even with all that's presented to them, for some reason they just feel like they can't get ahead. And I kind of feel like I don't want to bring that energy in from Nyla's live, but similar situations, like when people aren't just right, sometimes they go off the rails because they feel like they don't have anything going for them. They don't have anything left. They just feel like failures, even though there's opportunity around them. But for whatever reasons, they refuse to take it, or they refuse accountability, or they just refuse to do better. So that's why I said, like, a lot of this is, I don't want to say self-inflicted, but a lot of it could have been avoided. You don't have to get to this point to where you're fighting, to where you're just living in a state of chaos. It doesn't have to be, because chaos is, an abrupt eruption of things, but chaos isn't necessarily natural, right? It's not necessarily natural. It's created and man-made, if that makes sense. Oh, let me not do that. Yeah. Does this make sense so far, what I'm saying about the energy of things right now? Let me know, because like I said, right now things are just a little weird, but it doesn't have to be. But like I said, people are just like, and it's not even them being at their wits' end. It's just like they are choosing to act out even when they're in their lowest place. Because just because you're in your lowest place, your lowest state, doesn't mean that you go out there and start acting a damn fool, right? You can be in your lowest state and even sit in it and even be depressed. That doesn't mean that you have to go out and act a damn plumb fool out here. So these people, this energy right now is chaotic because people are just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to, what it's kind of like? The Purge. That I couldn't think of it. It's kind of like in The Purge, where people were just doing stuff, or the people who can't get the promotion, the people who like some woman and she said no and turned them down, and they're gonna go kill. Like, this is purge energy. It's purge energy. It's chaotic, but it's not good, and it's not healthy, and it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. So interesting. I'm gonna put these back in. I'm gonna do a quick reshuffle and see what else is going on. Let's see what else is going on. So, do y'all want, like, okay, I don't want to be weird, but would anybody like, and I feel weird saying this because I just feel weird saying it, but if anyone wanted me to address a question that they might have for a very small fee, I can do that. But that's literally not why I came here to do that. I literally came here to chill with y'all and kind of read the energetics of things. Like, I even felt weird just saying, ugh. Let's see. see what else is going on. Let's take from the middle. Let's see. Let's see what else is going on. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm trying to see what I see. It's a yeah, so pretty much another reason for this energy is people, they aren't lucky. And when it comes to luck, right? When we're talking about luck from a spiritual point of view, right? Everyone isn't born with luck. Like, we all have varying degrees of, I don't want to say luck. We all have what we're supposed to have. For example, like Nyla. Nyla just has that spirit, that energy that attracts and pulls people in. That's not everybody's ministry. Some people are born lucky and other people's aren't because it's not helpful for their purpose in life. So, but we have become so much so where when we see people have success, we have become like, oh, they must be lucky. What did they do that I didn't do? And because of that, with people feeling like they're unlucky, it's causing them to fail to make decisions, which is slowing shit up for them. So it's on them because everyone has the ability to make decisions when it comes to their personal life, with some certain exceptions. But for the most part, for your day-to-day life, you have the ability to make decisions for yourself. But if you out here, you're not making the decisions that could propel you forward, whose fault is that? But like I said, we live in this state right now where people are so focused on luck and instant success without doing the work, that they're so focused on luck and why some other people have things, that they're not doing what the hell they're supposed to do. They're not getting their hands dirty. They're not putting in the work. And then they're out here like, okay, well, nothing's going right, which is leading to them just like, all right, fuck it. And just out here being degenerates. So yeah. Yeah. And this energy, even though it seems like this is a light conversation, it's really not, because I feel like part of this conversation is exposing or saying in a different way what we've all been experiencing over the past 5 to 10 years. Um, and that is, the whining and the crying about what people don't have instead of getting their shit together and doing the work. So, yeah, exactly, Kevin. Not understanding that creates jealousy and envy. And then we end up with situations like, we just came off of Nyla's Live. We end up with situations like that because people are just out here thinking that it's some type of magic fix. And even though I work within that realm, it's not, because you still at least have to meet spirit halfway. You still have to do something, right? So, yeah. We've been seeing it more and more, the I want instant. And I partially, not that I blame social media, but I blame social media because it just seems like people are just forgetting that um you still have to think logically and come up with a plan but make the decisions and go with the actions, right? Uh-huh. Yep. Again, yeah. So the card that I'm mainly focused on right now is this Four of Cups, right? And to me, this is adding to this conversation because it's just like you are focused, a lot of people are focused on what someone else has instead of what they should be doing here. How can they get to here with bounty? You focus on what someone else has right here. But if you work at it and you get all emotional about it, you may be able to have even more for yourself out there in the future. But people just don't want to do that shit. People just don't want to do that. Oh, hey girl. I can't say your name, but Mel. Hey girl, how you doing? I hope you have been well since we last talked. Um, yeah. A lot of this also with this page of swords in reverse, it's also a lot of people not being themselves, not being original, not coming up with their own damn ways of thinking and being. Like, and I say that to say, like, some people think, like, oh, the market for this is saturated, or maybe I shouldn't do this because there are other people doing it. But you can do things like you. No one else can be you. It doesn't stop, you know, Crystals, White Castles, McDonald's, Burger King. Like, all of these are places that serve burgers. And if they thought that way, they probably wouldn't be here right now. But people are just refusing to figure out how to do things for themselves, to build their own paths. And they just want it the easy way. They're distracted by everyone else's success instead of working for their own. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? And I kind of feel like whatever it is that people are working on or working towards, they kind of have this rose colored, glossy fantasy in their mind about how things should go. And it's distracting, but um it's not helpful at all. And I really think that, based on what I'm seeing here right now, this is part of the reason why there's this chaos going on. So, envy, laziness, and indecisiveness is killing a lot of things for people. But, like I said, I hate to say it, we all have choices every day. So, we all have choices every day. So, interesting, 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 interesting. And I noticed like a lot of this energy was not looking at the cards and looking at the numerology of it, like it isn't fully formed yet. So while we have the energy of chaos and people just off the rails, I feel like it can get better because we haven't fully seen too much destruction yet with what I have looking at here. We haven't seen too much destruction, but it's almost like it's in the beginning stages. It doesn't have to fully form. It doesn't have to fully go from molehill to mountain. But so hopefully, and I think that it may be better once the new calendar year begins in January, because you know how people are just like, oh, New Year's resolution, and they start to focus on things and focus on how they can do more. So that's why I kind of feel like this energy of chaos, it's out there, but it's not fully to the detriment that it could be for most situations, because we're so close to the New Year's resolutions, the new calendar year resolutions. Does this make sense? Okay. I hope this makes sense. Yeah, yeah. And I think numbers to focus on um is the number 5 and the number 2 and the number 7. So, I think these are numbers to kind of focus on and kind of look at because um 2, has that balance. 5 is that upheaval, but 7 is it's so funny because 5 plus 2 is 7, but it's not fully formed energy yet. Like I'm not seeing a lot of Martian energy. I don't see too much destructive Saturnial energy. I don't see too much of it right now. Like I said, I really think that it's because the new calendar year is coming and people are going to start thinking more positive in that New Year's resolution. So they're going to be sending that energy um real soon. So yeah, 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 yeah. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So, yeah, interesting. Let me see if there's any advice. Any advice for the situation? Any Yeah, I hope so too, Conscious Moon, because yeah, right now, and this time of the year for some people, it really does bring on the depression. It really does bring on the chaos, the chaotic energy because it's this time of the year. Um, but then, like I said, with the new calendar year, a lot of times there's that new renewed hope, right? Because of the New Year's resolutions. I don't separate the new year until spring because that's when life comes back. It just makes sense. But that is just me. Now, the new calendar year, the world has agreed upon it for the most part. So, January. But yeah. Yeah. So, advice. I think that's really, it's not a coincidence that advice is get ready to get ready to work. Get ready to work with that new slate. Get ready to get ready to take that energy and really, really form something new. Get ready for that journey. But don't do it without, don't just be out here walking around and doing things aimlessly. Take some time for a little bit of planning, a little bit of thought, a little bit of knowledge so that you can fully shape the unshapen energy that will be presented to you that's out there for you to grab. So, yeah, yeah, that's interesting how that comes up. Yeah. So yeah, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so I'm probably only gonna stay on here probably until about, let me see something. Let me text him real quick. Boop, boop, boop. All right, send him a cute little kissy. All right, cool. I gotta do my workout, y'all. Okay, so if anyone wants to ask a question, I would ask for a small, very, very small, 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 like $7 to my Cash App. And I really feel icky doing it, but there have been so many times where people have taken advantage of me being open with things. So I just I just can't freely just do free personal questions. I just can't do it. I used to do it in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, and people just don't respect the energy. So it's sad. Wait a second. Let me see. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Let me. I'm finally starting to warm up, y'all. I'm finally starting to warm up. That's crazy. Let me see. Okay. So that's only if y'all want me to. Let me see. I kind of feel like, and maybe we'll have to do this with Nyla. Maybe we'll have to, I kind of feel like I'm feeling pulled to look into that situation of that young lady that was unalive in Mexico. I'm really feeling pulled to look into that. And like I said, maybe that's something that we'll do with Nyla because, and it won't be tonight. It may be later on because I have something to do tonight. I have something, the last class Thursday. Yeah, so I have something tonight. Candle Magic 3 is tomorrow night. And then Friday, I'll be busy all day. Saturday, I'll be busy all day. We may not be able to. And then Sunday is the tarot class. So may not be able to do this. I'll figure it out one night. I'll figure it out. Yeah. Because I'm feeling like like I keep getting an image of like the moon in my mind. Like the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Yeah, I might have to. Yeah, I'm gonna text Nyla and be like, yeah, let me text Nyla right now because, yeah, this is, yeah. Okay, I just sent a text message to Nyla, so I know she'll get back to me when she has a moment. It's me, Conscious Moon. Yeah, yeah. I'm feeling pulled to. I keep seeing the moon in my head, and I don't know what that means. Yeah, I keep seeing that in my head, and I don't know what it means. Let me see. Who is this? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. And I came in on the story late, because I thought I had some client work to do earlier today, but I came in on late, Yeah. Um. Yeah, that's Nyla. Okay, yeah, that was Nyla. Yeah, I'm. Mm, yeah, I don't know anything about this situation, but I don't know anything about this situation. I'm gonna write down my suspicions in my head because I'm literally starting to get like a bunch of images in my head right now. And for those of you who don't know how things work for me, I get a lot of images in my head. Um, I get a lot of images in my head, and right now I'm seeing like mountains. I don't know what mountains have to do with anything, but I'm seeing like mountains in my head. So it's really making me yeah, Nyla and I are gonna set something up. Yeah, that's it's really weird. It's really weird. Um it's really weird right now. Waiting for I'm actually waiting on someone to email me back. No email yet. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm listening to the sound outside. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Hmm. And I'm not gonna go too deep into that young lady's situation or the energies behind it right now, but I'm just kind of like I I feel like I have to peek into it right now. Like that's how I feel. Like I kind of feel like I have to peek into it right now. Um mm, yeah, okay. So what probably most of us are thinking about with regards to that young lady situation, but we know that we know that there was several people involved, but the biggest energetics are coming from women involved. Like I said, we already know that, but this is just what came up. And like I said, I just came in on the late end of it. Um with Nyla, we know that there are women involved. We know that. But for them, it was this whole situation, for whatever reason, they felt like she deserved this. Like, now you got what you deserve, bitch. Like, it wasn't even like, I'm not getting too much jealousy and hatred, but it was just like they feel like this was deserved. Like, she deserved this for whatever reason. Like, if she slighted someone, or if they feel like she's like if they feel like she stole something, or if they feel like she wronged them in some type of way. But it was just like, yeah, bitch, you got what you deserved. Um, like, it was being judge, jury, and executioner. It was like she wronged them, and it was like almost like if this was a trial, or like it was sentencing. I think that's a better way to say it, like sentencing. And this definitely planned. It was definitely planned. And I feel like it was planned, and definitely some sneaky energy. We know that they were out there pretending to be her friends or family members, or whoever these people were to her. I don't know who they were to her, but we all know that they were full of BS. And I say sneaky because they were definitely wearing their fake ass friend, fake ass I love you disguises. You see this? This is the disguise. This was planned, fully planned. Why? This Knight of Earth right here. This horses don't have antlers, okay? So all this bullshit, this BS of, yeah, this was planned, but I'm really feeling like, even though there were men involved from what I saw, I kind of feel like this is definitely the women. This is definitely the women. And yeah, it was sneakily and covertly done. This right here will be the Seven of Swords. So it was definitely sneakily and covertly done. So no, it's not a typo. It's two eyes. Mystique. Because two is my favorite number. Um yeah, so this is, but this was deep seated personal. This was some of the, I'm getting hate and rage. Like, it was so deep seated and personal. Like, I don't know what they feel like she could have done to deserve something like this, but they are completely fine with it. But this was, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know, but like I said, this is the Seven of Swords. Sneaky ass shit, unsavory ass bitches. Okay, so, and it's so funny because we have one bitch who's the mastermind, and the other one that's like the muscle. We have the brain and the brawn. So, I'm getting tired right now. This right here is tiring me. But yeah, this was not some, oh, we're just gonna think about it and go. This was fully plot, plan. And always one person who think they the smartest motherfucker in the room. And I'm sorry that I'm starting to swear, but this is the energy that I'm getting behind it. Like, this is like always the sorriest motherfucker who think that they are just the smartest in the room. This is an ice queen bitch right here. Yeah, this energy is starting to I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let me, yeah. Um, okay. Let me show you all. Let me try and show y'all what my cash app looks like because I actually have that on my because I need to take a break from this energy right now because this is it's it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting. Um, it's pretty disgusting. Um, yeah, yeah, it's disgusting. I need to take a quick break from it. I need to take a quick who this Harpo? Um, yeah, you know what? I didn't even think to bring my iPad with me because, like I said, I don't normally, ask. I don't normally work with people like reading like this for people. Over the if y'all give me a second, I'll go get my iPad and I'll show y'all because I need to take a break from this right here because yeah, no, it is that bad. Okay, Nyla, you asked what happened. So I was saying in the live that I was feeling drawn, I was feeling pulled for some reason to kind of look into the energies behind what happened to that young lady, that live stream that you just did. I was being pulled to look into it. And it was just like, come on, come on, come on, kind of look into it. And so I pulled some cards, right? And pretty much too long didn't read version is this was a planned hit. The women were the masterminds. We have one chick who was the brains, one chick who was the brawn, who was the muscle. Pure mastermind ish, purely planned, purely deceitful. And for them, it was like, it was an execution hit. Like, that's the energy behind it. It's so hateful and um it's hateful and it's like whoever feel like they wronged her and that's why. So this was just like all the energy. Like this isn't the first time they felt this way about this girl. This was something that had been deep seated and long, like they've been holding on to this, or the people who mastermind this have held on to this for a minute and they couldn't wait to do this. They couldn't wait to do this. And it was just like judgment. It was punitive. It was punishment. So that's why I said I had to step away from this energy real quick. And like I said, this right here is Seven of Swords, deceitful ass motherfuckers, lying, being fake, wearing the fake mantle of being friends, like I said. And the reason I said that is because horses don't have antlers. This ain't no damn reindeer. This is a horse. So they've been out there wearing that fake ass facade for a long time. But what I'm getting is, and I don't care what nobody say, those women plan that. Those women plan that. And yes, it's that bad. It's that bad. Like, I'm getting a slight headache right now. But I'm gonna be right back. Let me go upstairs and grab my iPad so I can show y'all what my Cash App looks like because I really need to take a step away from this. And like I said, this wasn't this was fully planned. This was fully planned. Fully planned. And it's like I said, I'm looking at three people right here. So we already know, and I'm just going based off of what I saw in your live, Nyla. We know it's at least three people involved, but I really feel like I'm getting that those women were the mastermind behind this. This was not a Dusty. This was a Nakerette. This is Nakerette Black Air Force One's degenerate behavior. So yeah, I'll be right back. Let me go get my iPad. All right, familia. All right. Okay. Um. Yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna show you. Hopefully, y'all can see Indigo Mystique. That is my Cash App with the two eyes, and you'll see my initials, the letters A and B. Indigo Mystique. So, okay. So, yeah, this was like I said. When I tell you like how people joke around about Black Air Force One's activity, that's exactly what that is. That's exactly what it is. And like I said, it's the issue is like I said with someone, whoever the bitch is, thinking that um the smartest person in the room. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. They have failed. They have truly failed. Nyla says she would like the link. Okay, let me get the link. Let me let me figure out how to do it. I'm slow, Lila. I'm slow. Um do I just click the link that's up here? Okay. I'm sending to you, Nyla, right now. Let's see if that works. Okay, I just sent it to you, Nyla. So hopefully that works for you. Okay. So yeah, that's what yeah, Sleepy B, yeah, yeah, this is like I said, as much as we joke about Black Air Force Ones and this was really, and I'm getting back to this. This is like judge, jury, and executioner. This was a hit. This was an assassination. This was personal. And it was just like doing all this, it was just like a release of all this pent up hatred and anger and whatever it was. That's what that was. Like it's so energetic. Like I'm feeling like breathy. Like I can't catch my breath right now. Like that's exactly what this was. That's exactly what this was. And money, um, money, and hopefully I did that right, Nyla. I don't know if I did, so please forgive me if I ain't do it right. Y'all know I'll be dealing with the technology, the YouTube technology like this. Um, it's so funny how if we really look into the eyes of this card, that's money. That's money in the eye. Okay, that's money. And then with this one turned upside down, change. That's change. So I find that very, very interesting. Yeah. Okay. I will add you, boo. So yeah, you're up here, Nyla, whenever you are.
Yeah. Wow, girl, that's crazy because I just really felt like that girl was hated by them.
This yes, this was like, and like I said, I'm not feeling it mostly from the men. I'm feeling
Right.
it from the women.
Yeah.
Like this is beyond any type of this was some of the worst energy I have felt in a while. I'm like, even when like years ago I did a reading for someone and um domestic violence came up. I haven't felt this is some of the worst energy I've felt. And like I said, it makes me feel like I feel breathy right now. I feel
I know what you mean.
like not that I can't breathe, but I feel like I'm gasping for air. Like I feel like I need more oxygen right now. And it's giving me a slight headache, which is fine. I mean, I know how to deal with it, but yeah. This is yeah, like I said, I just really felt like I needed to kind of see I was being pulled to because I really don't read with this deck, and that's the funny thing. I really don't read with this deck, but I was just like,
Hmm.
no, let's roll with this deck right now. So, yeah, like I said, the women. I don't know who it was who hated her more, but someone was the main like ringleader. It was one of the women.
I feel like it was that Dejanay person.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know who they are, but
so when I look at their pictures, you know how you can kind of read a person's energy just by looking at them.
yes.
Um, I feel like she may have been the ring. Let me pull up this picture and
And,
I'm gonna
and,
send.
and I don't know. Like I said, I briefly came in like at the last minute, like probably the last 15 minutes of your live. So I
Mhm.
don't really know like the whole story, but I'm getting, like I said, with these people right here and right now, like I know like, quick tarot tip that sometimes people don't know if the court cards are energies or people or if it's elemental or whatnot. Right now, from these court cards, these are these motherfuckers right here.
Okay, I'm sending you pictures of the
Okay.
friends
Okay, let me
that
see.
were there. And the last picture that I'm sending you is the guy that was her best friend.
Hmm.
But the one that I believe is the ringleader is the one. Okay, so at the top you see the light skinned girl,
Yeah.
and you see the girl right up underneath the light skinned girl.
Hmm.
That's Dejanay. That's the one that was in the video beating her.
Okay.
And
That makes sense. That makes sense.
energetically, I feel like she's the muscle. She's the muscle.
Oh, thank you so
Wait,
much. Wisdom. I love you, girl. Like for real. Like I love you. I love you, Wisdom, because you about that life, and you're here for the truth about things. So I appreciate you, Wisdom, for that cash app. Like I said, when I tell you that right now, I'm just like, mm, mm. I still can't get back to this. Okay. And I think another reason why I'm just being really pulled to this is because if we understand, and this is getting more into the esoterics of things, if we understand the planet Pluto has Pluto is the higher octave of Martian energy, which can be very cool and very, very destructive. So, like I said, it's very interesting, and this came out. And look at this. Look at this card.
Yeah.
Wings. Wings on a person. So this was death and destruction energy right there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Renaissance says she pulled her oracle, um, sabotage and rage, harvest and manifestation. Yeah. So when I tell you rage, this is rage. Pluto is just hella destructive. Like Mars is destruction that can be really, really harnessed for creative change. Like it has a purpose, right? Soldiers fighting, quote unquote, they have a purpose for their destruction. Pluto is just like, I come in here and knock all this shit over. Pluto doesn't care.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just like, that's why I'm still being drawn to this right here, because it's just like this right here. Yeah. That's yeah, that is just, and then look at this, even more so on the card. That's a cemetery. That's a
Nah,
whole cemetery.
it's a cemetery, and even like looking pull. Okay, so that is a cemetery, but and I don't know if this is it because I feel like I'm I'm engaged.
Right.
So when I'm
Right.
looking at it and I see, when you live in Mexico, the
Yes. Yes.
architecture.
I know exactly where you were going with
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
It looks like the architecture.
Yeah.
Um,
It does. It looks very like that. It does look like it could be a cemetery in Mexico. And for what, I don't know what part of Mexico they were in, but one of
they
the
were in
things about,
Cabo.
they were in where?
Cabo.
Is it mountains over there?
Oh yeah,
Okay. Now, y'all who were here in the live stream know I kept saying, like, for some reason, I'm getting mountains in my head. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, why am I thinking about mountains? Like, it's mountains, it's mountains, it's
absolutely.
mountains, it's mountains. But that's why. That's why. I hope they, yeah, this right here. And I feel like, yeah, it was them bitches. And I feel like, and I hate to say this, but I feel like the men were taking direction from them
Yeah,
women.
that's what I
They were
got.
taking direction from them. Especially, like I said, with this card, this is, and I'm trying to get it so
I
y'all.
almost feel like, honestly, what just energetically, I feel like Khalil was afraid of the women.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and I
Because I'm
think he
not
was.
getting a lot of male energy from it. I'm getting
No,
female
I'm getting no
energy.
masculine energy from him.
Mm-mm.
The other men, I'm getting that they were just kind of there, but just,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean. But
Mhm.
you're right. It's the women. It's the women's it's the
It's the
women.
women. It's
It's
the
the
women.
women.
It's the women. And see, like this right here, and you were talking about the man best friend. This
Yeah.
is a horse. You see, this is a horse, but
Yes.
in this picture, it got antlers on it. Horses don't have antlers, so we know
Right.
this is a fake motherfucker right here.
Right.
This is a fake ass son of a bitch too. And like I
Yeah.
said, y'all forgive me for swearing, but like I said, this is the energy that I'm getting off of this. And like I said, we got one bitch, the Ice Queen, who thought she had planned this shit out, but no, 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 no. And then this right here, this page, this was not this page of swords in reverse. This wasn't a new thought. This was not a new thought. This had been planned out, thoroughly planned out. thoroughly planned out. But yeah, I remember I was just like, I am seeing mountains and I am
Yeah.
seeing
Cabo has lots of mountains.
the moon. I am seeing the moon. I don't know how long ago this happened or if any revelations are gonna come.
2 weeks ago.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Let me check something. Let me check something real quick. Cause
Yeah, I'm already there. I know exactly what you're thinking about.
okay, so today, okay, yeah. So they did this, you said 2 weeks ago. The moon was close to being full.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm literally
Actually, let's
seeing the
let's get
moon.
the actual date. It would have been she would have died on the either the 29th or the 30th.
This is this is this is this is this is okay, let me see. Let me see. Let's get the date, the 29th or the 30th. Okay, so the moon was had just turned from new because I'm looking at my y'all know I'm a worker, so I always keep a moon calendar. This was yeah. So they did this and I kind of feel like this was like something that I'm seeing in my mind is
It would
like
have been on the 29th, I believe.
okay, so the moon was just new and starting
So
to
that was the last quarter of the lunar phase, right?
okay. So but what I'm getting in my mind what I'm seeing is when they planned this, I kind of feel like they thought they were doing the best to plan. Like I'm kind of feeling like outside, like talking outside, like to try and avoid as much technology as possible. So I know there are some technology elements to it that will hopefully get them caught up, but I'm kind of feeling like, and I don't want to sound cliche, but like, like meet me outside, like agent behavior, like like meet me outside and talk about this because I am seeing the biggest damn full moon in my head that I can see. I'm literally so I don't know when they actually went back home. When like I don't know, but I am seeing a full moon. I don't know whose full moon it is, or maybe it's the full moon that's gonna come. I'm seeing a full moon in my head. But you damn right I saw some damn mountains. Oh yeah, I saw the mountains. Uh-huh. They were there. So that makes sense with Cabo. She been on their list. She been on that list. Yeah. Uh-huh. She definitely been on that. This was a planned ass hit execution. It might as well be a mafia takeout. This was a display. This was a display. And I don't like it. I don't I don't like it. Let me see. Let me focus on because I ain't gonna be on here too much longer.
Can you do
But
me a favor? Well, whatever you want
yeah,
to focus
go ahead.
on. And I'm definitely I'm not trying to have to take over spirit.
Oh no. When spirit is talking to you, it's talking to you. So, girl,
Ask spirit, because I pulled a spread, but I want you to pull the energy on winter.
winter. Okay.
Winter is the girl at
Okay,
the top.
winter is the girl. Okay. Okay. Winter. Let's see. Yeah, shit like this. Yeah, this is yeah, the fake ass best friend was taking direction from the women or the woman or excuse me. Let me see. All right, spirit. What's up with winter? Show me. Yeah, I really felt like a damn hits. A damn hit. So let me let me turn this a little bit more so y'all can kind of see. Let's pull this from the top. So this kind of lets me know that I'm on track. Y'all see, I just flipped these cards over, right? What did I say? A big ass full moon. I kept seeing a full moon. So this lets me know that I'm on track. Like I said, I see pictures and stuff in my head all the time when
Mhm.
I'm reading. So when I see pictures and it corresponds to what I'm seeing in the cards, boom.
Yeah.
So this is the moon right here. And you're talking about winter. Pisces is the when we're looking at Western astrology, Pisces is the last zodiac sign in the winter before spring begins with Aries. So we're on to something here.
Okay.
Okay. So y'all see how this is all hidden, right? Okay. Um with her I don't know what her sign is, but this is Queen of Cups. So another woman here. So okay. We just gonna say that that's her. So and these are two major arcana cards, right? So this is serious. I kind of feel like I kind of feel like, and I don't know who she is or integral to the story, but I kind of feel like there were some mixed feelings about this. Mixed feelings, not all the way there, but kind of like you kind of want to show people that yeah, I'm down for the cause, but in the back of my mind, it's just like I don't really know, but yeah, yeah. I'm going back to this moon right here. This moon right here. This is it's sneaky energy, but it's energy that's I kind of feel like I kind of feel like with this, it's like, okay, so with the one who planned this and it was full on rage and full on, you know, that energy. I kind of feel like with whoever Winter is, I kind of feel like she was in on it because if I do this or if we get rid of her, then this can happen. It was for like everyone had different reasons for it, but
There was some sort of game that they had.
but yeah, it was right. Doing something because something is supposed to come from it. Now with the other bitch, it was just hatred and rage. It was just a full-on assassination. And but and so like I'm focusing in on this right here. You see these hands are holding his heart. There was a little bit of I feel like with Winter there's a little bit of regrets like still
Hesitation.
human. Yes, still human inside. Didn't fully want to do it, didn't fully wasn't fully down with it, but probably knew that you had to go along with it or the other bitch might be my ass or might do something to me, but I don't feel like she was fully I don't feel like she was fully enmeshed with it. And I think that not that it would be her saving grace, but kind of like when there's a when a crime happens and a bunch of people are in it, everybody doesn't feel the same about it. There are different motivations for a lot of people, but for some people, you know, it's not just full on criminal activity. Some people are just like doing things for a purpose, and I kind of feel like I'm trying to figure out how to explain it.
I know what you mean. Some people are just followers.
Right, she's following along, and like there's some turmoil in there. Like she's thinking about it, and she's just like the thoughts are gonna start creeping into her head. Like maybe I should say something. And I feel like I don't know how this is going to play out
Do you feel like she's
over.
gonna be the one to give them up?
I feel like somebody may end up saying more or not sticking with the full blown story.
Kind of
And
think you're right.
it could be winter because I'm not like thinking about winter. Like ever since I pulled these cards for winter, I'm
Hmm.
not getting that same type of energy. It's different with her.
Hmm.
It's kind of like, well, I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna keep my head down, but in the back of her mind, like she know it's wrong. Like I said, this is unbalanced. This isn't fully going along with it, right? It's not fully going along with it. Um, she is there's some conversations that she's having herself in her mind. She's not sharing it with other people. It's almost like she dare doesn't want to cross the other one because she know what the other one can do. But
Right.
um, but yeah. Let me see. Okay, in 3 p.m. the call this afternoon. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Yeah, so yeah, I kind of feel like, and I don't know how far this is gonna go. We may hear more, and I know it's a long time to wait, but things in a different country, and then depending on how seriously, the woman's family pursues this, international issues, do they even care? Like, we may not start hearing a lot more, like getting serious and stuff until like it really just might be March of next year because everybody don't care about everything the same. We care, but it just really depends. So, what were you seeing, Nyla?
When I pulled for winter's energy, um, the first card I pulled, these are Cleo's cards, so they say staffs instead of wands.
Yeah, it's good. I know what you mean when you.
Okay, so I pulled the two of staffs first.
Mhm.
And the two of staffs on these has a person standing in the middle with the staffs, and it looks like they're trying to break them up.
Mhm.
Like they're trying to it's like that person is exerting energy to keep like coming in between them.
Mhm.
And then the sun card comes, the star, I'm sorry, with the mountains behind it.
These damn mountains. Uh-huh.
Mhm. And they're pouring into the river.
Okay. I wonder what. Okay. Okay. Pouring into the river. Okay, keep going.
Then we have the two of cups in reverse.
Mhm.
We know what that energy is.
Mhm.
Followed by the high priestess,
Mhm.
Dejanay. Um, Wheel of Fortune,
Okay. Uh-huh. Mhm.
the devil,
And uh-huh. Yep. And that's yeah, the devil.
coins, and then the three of swords.
Mhm. And I kind of feel like right now my mind is drawn to that high priestess because
Yes.
we know high priestess is when you're looking at the major arcana,
Hmm.
she is quote unquote the female spiritual badass of the major arcana, right?
Yeah.
She's the witch, she's the guardian, she's the person with knowledge. She has her feet in both worlds. But when we're looking at the court cards, right?
Hmm.
The queens, a lot of the queens are, and I know like a lot of times it's said that the queens of wands are the mystical workers, especially a lot of times because in decks you'll see like black cats there to kind of denote that being like the witch is familiar. But I'm just getting this right here is I feel like this is her. Like I feel like this is this is this is her. Like And I don't want to say ritual, but and I really, really don't want to say ritual, but I have to share what popped into my head.
Mhm.
Like I'm trying to think what can I call it? Because like I'm getting stuff in my head, but I can't always describe what I'm getting. So I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Like so it's kind of like not that it was a rite of passage, but now it's just like she has crowned herself this person that not I'm trying to describe it. Like it's kind of like okay, like I'm official now. If I can do this, I can do some of anything, and I dare one of y'all to like. It's almost like yeah, I could face
Yeah,
anything in this room.
don't be next
Yeah,
because
like it's yeah.
yeah, because well, I'm picking up that there's some other stuff. I'm feeling like it was all of those things that you said, but I also feel like there is something else underlying that some of them or all of them may have going on.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's a scam. I don't know if it's something, but it's like she's using something to leverage power against them
Mhm.
over. She's got
Mhm.
something to leverage power, some level of control.
Mhm.
Are you just
And
does that make sense?
yeah, no, 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 no. It does. It does. And that's why I feel like the man, the friend, the fake best friend guy, fake best friend. I kind of feel like he's taking direction. Like even though this is some degenerate shit, and you know this is heavy, 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 heavy degeneracy, hatred, ugliness on the behalf of this woman who was beating her because the way that you described it when I was listening in, the way that you described it, it was just like what the hell, like. And I kind of feel like whoever you said like somebody was like recording it,
Yeah,
like
somebody reported the beating.
yeah, so it's yeah, chaos. I feel like there just may end up being some chaos among this group. I feel like everybody ain't gonna agree to keep up with this BS. I feel like somebody is gonna say something. Um, somebody is gonna say something, and I don't know who it is. I don't know who all was involved. I know you sent me that picture, but I kind of feel like I remember y'all. We were just talking about the energy, right? The energy of chaos energy before Nyla came on. We were talking about that, and this car comes back up, and I kind of feel like within this group, there are going to be differing opinions, and there's going to be a differing consensus. And I feel like somebody is going to honestly be true and say something because for whatever reason that they did this, like this was completely, completely planned to do this to this woman. Somebody gonna say something. That's what I'm feeling right now. That someone, oh, I'm so glad the energy has leveled back out. Okay, I feel better now. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like somebody is going to say something. It could be January, it could be middle of the year next year, but I feel like someone is going to say something. Someone is going to say something. And I kind of feel somebody's going to say something. Yeah. I kind of feel like yeah, someone is going to say something. Either someone's going to say something or some type of evidence is going to come out. Um and I kind of feel like Not that her spirit is gonna haunt people from from beyond. I don't feel that, but I kind of feel like people may end up seeing her in their dreams, um, which not that it'll create guilt, but kind of like even if it means to save themselves as best as they can, I feel like somebody's gonna say something as of right now. I don't know how that will change, if that will change, but I feel like somebody's gonna say something. Somebody's gonna say something. And I'm tired of these damn moon cards. We may need to just check up on the story like every month to see what develops because we have this Pisces right here, which is the moon. Some decks have it attributed to Cancer, but there's a lot of water energy right here. We have queens, which are representative of the water element when it comes to the court cards. So we got three queens right here, water element. Then we got this Pisces water element. You know, we watery. Then I got the five of cups in reverse here, watery element. And I kind of feel like spirit is gonna kind of work in the background. And I kind of feel like she might reach from the beyond. Like I really feel like they might see her in their dreams. Um, and that could lead someone to say something. But right now it's very early because the energy is very chaotic and it's still riding on that hatred death energy. But I really feel like the group is not gonna be on the same accord.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they're gonna stay on the same accord. I don't feel that at all. There's some unbalance. It's not mixing well. Everybody for their various reasons. Um, I feel like the group ain't gonna stay the group. The group ain't gonna stay the group. And I don't know what type of evidence. I don't know where she was found. I don't know, I don't know if they were outside. I don't know if they were indoors when this happened. I don't know. But I feel like there is evidence to be reviewed, but people just have to review it. Like it has to be looked at, but that just depends on who or what takes over the investigation. But I feel like there's evidence there um to be looked at. There's plenty to peel back. There are layers to peel back to really see what's going on. Sorry, one of my friends is texting me. There are layers there to pull back and to see. And I kind of feel like disillusionment, like, kind of like when people just like, and I keep going back to like purge energy has kind of been like the theme since I came on today, right? The purge energy, right? I kind of feel like some of the people in the group did this thinking that it's going to make things better in some type of way, but it's not. This ain't gonna help you out in no type of way. It's definite many layers to this shit. I mean, they're disgusting, but it's layers to this shit. Yeah, tequila F. Yeah, I know my heart was weeping too. Like I literally had to go and like, when I heard this on Nightless. So
Yeah.
yeah, the man may have had a hand in planning it. That man wasn't that mastermind. He did not mastermind this. He did what he was told. He a punk bitch. He did what he was told. He did what he was told. That's all it was. Even down to being like, cause he agreed to. Ain't no way that they all went down there and didn't nobody know. Everybody knew except for her. But that man was taking orders, and I feel like he was taking orders from the chick who's the ringleader. I really feel that. Like no one could tell me otherwise. Like no one can tell me otherwise. No one can tell me otherwise. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting how this turned out. I didn't even think this was gonna turn out like this right here. So yeah, yeah, y'all. And we may have to deep dive into this at a later point, Nyla, but I just really felt like I was really being pulled to pull on this. And y'all know I don't really get deep into like pulling on certain things and certain situations and stuff like that because death is energy. Like it happens every day. It's just a part of living. But
Yeah.
I just really felt pulled to this. And I don't know what resort they were at or where they were at. I kind of feel like there's a river not too far from where they are, and something
Yeah,
keeps
I
telling me
do
it's
too.
a river.
That's funny because like when I was looking at the cards, I feel like it's they're like they're I see the mountains and I
Mm-hmm.
see the water and river
Uh-huh.
and would not be surprised. Of course, I'm not claiming to be, the all knowing, but I feel like
Mm-hmm.
there was a contemplation of discarding her body in the water.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know how she was found. And the reason I keep going back to this river, remember I was talking about moon, 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 moon. Well, if you all can see this, and I'm trying to, y'all know I'm doing this real janky, but this right here, if you know what the moon card looks like, right? It's usually the moon, the two dogs, jackals, and a river
Mm-hmm.
running
And I
through.
kept
And
getting this card with rivers.
yeah, I'm just like water, water. Like I said, this has a river. This is a pure on water card. Even this temperance is
Yeah.
water in between these two cups, like water, 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 like something to do with some water, 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 water.
Yep.
So
You know
the
what's
moon,
interesting is the
mhm,
all of the girls took down their social media.
of course they did.
The men didn't,
Of
but
course they
all the
did.
girls did. Well, looks like one of the guys might have did it. Malik, yeah, one of the guys just took his down.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So that's real. That's real, real, real suspicious. That's real, real, real suspicious. So yeah, like I said, I didn't even want to get into the energetics of this, but something just really, really pulled me, and we'll see how things develop. We'll see how things develop, but this right here is hella, hella Black Air Force One activity. That bitch is a psycho. The ringleader, and I'm gonna call her what she is. That bitch, that motherfucker is a psycho. She's a degenerate. She deserves to be drawn and quartered. Um, for what she did to that woman. And the rest of y'all are some punk bitch ass degenerate lying scandalous dirty low down ass motherfuckers for going along with this shit. Um and when we quote that line from the movie, yes, they deserve to die and I hope they burn in hell. I That's it right there. Like I'm sorry because people don't deserve that. Degenerates deserve that, but that woman didn't deserve that. Not for all the people that she's supposed to be safe with to turn around and do this to her. She didn't deserve that. So, um, I don't know what the social medias are. I made a TikTok account, so I'll probably just start nosing around and try and see what was going on if I can find anything because I feel like I know it's a bunch of cases out there, and I know all these people who have had terrible things being done to them deserve justice, but she deserves justice. Like, I really feel pulled to this. So, yeah, this is we're gonna see what the winter what December, January, February is going to bring us with regard to this story, and we'll see. Because I kind of feel like it has a 6 to 8 month timeline on it. Like that's truly what I feel about it. Like if we're looking towards, yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see what happens. Like I said, because this is a whole international incident mess. It depends on who's gonna try and what's gonna happen. Mexican government, is it gonna be all those different things. So yeah, yeah, y'all.
I
So
just like it's what bothers me too is that when they beat this girl, she was naked, you know.
okay, okay,
Sorry.
okay. No, remember I said earlier, like I didn't want to say the word ritual, but okay, so I'm just saying this. I'm not saying this is a ritual, but what I'm saying is when we look at people who are like degenerates, serial killers, um, people like that, a lot of times there's an element of dehumanizing and humiliating because we see a lot of these instances with the victims being naked.
Yeah.
So that's why when I say when I said the word ritual came to mind, it was like, so hearing that she was naked when she was unalived, there's an element of trying to debase and dehumanize her as much as possible.
Yes. That humiliation. Hmm.
Humiliate, like this is it wasn't that we lured her down here. It wasn't that we beat her up and unalived her. We had to fully make her the lowest of the low in her
And
death.
I'll tell you what, okay, so I did not mean to see this, but I was just looking for information on these people on Facebook, and you can see from the room,
Mhm.
the water,
Mhm.
you can see it all.
Mhm. Yeah. It doesn't. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. They were. Yeah. I was like all this water. Yeah. Yeah. So this. Yeah. 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 And I kind of feel like we've touched on something because now my headache is coming back. Um.
Yeah, and I'm starting to get that drained feeling.
Yeah.
And one of the guys, I did not see this live, but I guess one of the guys actually was saying um, that he was the only one by her side until a nurse came and tried to treat her, and that he didn't know about the fight, but he did see bruising. Some guy came and said he did see bruising on her and stuff like that. One of the guys that was there, but clearly from the video, there
Mm.
were at least three people there. At least two of them were recording. One of the women recording was a woman, and
Mhm.
that Khalil, the best friend, I could
Mhm.
tell just by this. You could see like a side profile. He has like the other dude had facial hair as well, but not as not the same kind as Khalil.
Mhm.
So you can see Khalil was right there, the
Mhm.
best friend. He was right there watching this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. I need to go drink some water and douse myself in some um go douse myself in something because I literally have a headache right now and
Yeah,
I'm
go ahead.
tired. I'm tired right now because this right here was the energetic pull I did not expect, but I just really felt pulled to it for a reason. Um and it's not, it's just the degenerate energy. Like I said, I haven't felt anything this
Oh, wait a
energetically
minute, girl.
horrible
Hold on.
for a minute.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I know why you got that horse with that antlers. I'm gonna tell you why. The bitch Dejanay was trans.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh my god.
Girl, yes. For whatever you found, text me all that stuff because I need to better look at it. Like I'm just pulling energy out of the air right now. These aren't like my clients or anything like that, so I can have a better connection. But yeah, like I said, a horse is not a reindeer. Like it's a deer. It's closer to a moose or elk. It's not a damn horse. This horse has reindeer on it. I'm just like, what? Okay. And it's so funny that you said trans because this card is the
It's not
Knight of.
confirmed. It's not confirmed, but that's what it's
Okay,
looking
so
like.
alleged, we don't know. But it
Yeah.
wouldn't surprise me if that was true because this card, remember I was telling y'all about, when we're looking at things. This is the Knight of Earth. This is the airiness of Earth. If you know your elements, air is a male element and earth is a female element. So we'll just leave that right there. We'll leave that right there. So that explains a lot. If that person is of the elemental P, that explains a lot. That would explain so much because I'm just like it's too much covering. It's yeah, okay. That makes sense. I'm just like this horse is not a reindeer. It's not a reindeer. But yeah, y'all. I'm about to go because I need to play some lovely music and douse myself in some Florida water because this has literally drained my energy. Um and Nyla, we gonna have to, yeah, we may have to do a private Zoom or something, either on your channel or mine. Um because this right here, I think we need to take the information that's coming out, if any, and look to investigate further because on a spiritual level, because it's definite layers to this.
Yeah.
So it's layers to this. So yeah, we'll definitely get together and like I said, I have a meeting tonight from 7:30 to 8:30, unfortunately. And then I have Candle Magic 3. If y'all still want to join in on Candle Magic 3, you still can. And then Before You Tarot, I brought that class back. Before You Tarot, things that you should know before you think you want to go into tarot reading. That's going to be on Sunday at 8 o'clock. So if you want to join that one, join that one. And like I said, these are the last classes I'm teaching for the year. So get in while you can because it's time for some downtime. But yeah, I'll get with you, Nyla. I'll text you or whatnot, and we can probably go um, deeper into this. Like, yeah, we could do something, go deeper into it, either on your channel or mine. Based, with the information that So
Okay, girl. Yeah, I'm getting a little
yeah, me too.
all right.
Me too. So yeah, Candle Magic 2 was last night. Candle Magic 2 was last night. Like I said, if you want to do Candle Magic 3, go to my website where you sign up for classes and you see the list of things that you need to have because I will be teaching like in this format where you can see my hands. I'll be showing you how to do stuff. So, but with that being said, I'm going to let you all go. Nyla, have a good one. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here.
All right.
And y'all know where to find me. I watch this live. Please like this video and leave any comments or whatever. And if you haven't subbed, go ahead and sub. But yeah, I'm about to go because I feel like I need a drink and I don't even drink like that. So,
All right. Well, I will see you guys later.
all right.
Bye
All
bye.
right. Bye, y'all.